Welcome to the AI Med podcast. Lots of insights on this series, and today we have an awesome guest joining us. And of course, I'm doing this no one else than my amazing co-host, Ed Gaudet.
Yo, Saul Marquez. How are you, sir?
That's me, baby.
Yeah.
Doing great.
Yeah.
Great. Having so much fun, and we're about to have even more fun.
Yeah. Where do you get a hold of this guest? This guy's amazing.
Amazing. Like next level.
You've never spoken to him, have you?
Nope. First time. Have you?
He had dinner with us last night.
Oh, well, you were at a different table, right? Because we
He
had
was at your table.
on the other end.
I don't think we spoke last night.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was gonna
okay.
say.
Okay.
Why are you trying to call me out, man? I know who I talked to there. Folks, we have Josh Tamayo-Sarver with us. He's the VP of Innovation at Inflect Health and Vituity. Josh, welcome to the podcast.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm looking forward to this one. I think it's going to be entertaining.
Oh,
At least for me.
you might want to strap it on because we're going places we've never been, I think.
Put on your helmet.
Put on your helmet. Well, let's go.
Just to level set, Inflect Health and Vituity. Break it down for us.
All right. Vituity is the mothership, and it is a physician staffing group. It's a physician partnership, and it's a true partnership. So it's all fully democratic, equal owners. That being said, it's 7,000 clinicians. We staff about 700 hospitals. We see 12 million patients a year. So we are a large national group. I think we are the largest democratic physician group in the country.
It's big. And then the Inflect Health innovation arm.
Wholly owned subsidiary of Vituity. We do three things. We have a venture where we do venture. Then we have a studio where we take ideas from ideation up until we get non-definitional customers, meaning people who don't know me, don't like me, but will still buy the product. And then we spin it out as a company with its founders and we keep some equity. And then finally, we have an advisory arm where we leverage the fact that we staff hospital, outpatient. We are the front lines of healthcare, and we own our own billing company, our own malpractice company. We own all of it so that we can then really figure out what product is going to work and how to scale it in this country really effectively.
And what's your specialty again?
I'm an emergency physician,
Yeah.
so I will actually sadly be in the ER Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night this week.
Wow. Saving lives.
Or prolonging them. I think we saved them.
Prolonging them?
Yeah.
And where's that? Where's your...
I'm a Good Samaritan Hospital,
Samaritan.
which is in San Jose, California.
San Jose.
cool.
Do you live in San Jose?
I live in Los Gatos. I actually live in the Santa Cruz Mountains on what used to be a tree farm.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really nice.
There's some great wine that comes
cool.
out of the Santa Cruz.
There is actually, our neighbor is Fogarty's Vineyards.
Cut it out.
It certainly is.
Oh, I had an office in Santa Cruz for a number.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then you probably know where we live.
I do. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I used to drive from the airport
Yeah.
over the hills.
Yep.
and-
So when you hit the top of the hill, we're right on that.
I know exactly where you are. Yeah. You listen to K-Pig, the
No.
radio station?
No. I work from home, so I don't commute anymore.
No. You guys get K-Pig right there, man. That's the greatest radio station in the world.
What do you listen
Completely
to?
unaware. When I listen to music,
Yeah.
usually blues and reggae.
Oh, then you would love the K-Pig.
Yeah.
You got to check it out. Yeah, it's like, it's famous, Santa Cruz. That's the one thing I miss. I miss so many things about Santa Cruz, but I miss the K-Pig. I can subscribe
station.
to it, but it's a great station. Yeah.
Well,
You play everything from reggae to the blues to the Dead and more. Oh, yeah, it's a great
you
station.
should tune in.
It does sound like
Yeah, yeah. And if you're foresting in the mushroom patches of San Jose, or not San Jose, Santa Cruz University, you'll have the pig on, right?
I'll have the pig on for the truffles, right?
Yeah, for the truffles.
Pigs find the truffles.
That's right. That's right.
That's awesome.
Buried mushrooms.
Well, since we're on the music theme, if you were on a stranded island, 5 records you'd play there.
Oh, let's see. It would be a mix of Bob Marley, Jimmy Cliff,
Ooh, wow. Got the right guy.
Eric Clapton,
Ooh, I shot the sheriff.
Paul Simon, and
Great song.
either Bare Naked Ladies or Springsteen.
Oh,
Love it.
Springsteen all day long.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Springsteen album or song? Or
Oh, probably Thunder Road's my favorite song. Although I don't like the studio version. He has a live version of it that's really
yeah. Do you know the words?
and not that I will sing.
Why?
Because I kind of sense where that might be going. Because
Screen door slams, Mary's dress waves.
like a vision, she dances across the porch
As
the radio
plays.
Yeah.
Roy Orbison singing for the lonely. Hey, that's me and I want you.
Only don't turn your back again. No, it's not going on. Yeah.
Had it. Okay. All right.
No,
at least you
I can guarantee.
That was pretty good, though.
I can guarantee I can get rid of your guest pretty quickly with this.
Got it.
Have you seen the movie?
No,
The Springsteen movie?
I haven't yet.
Amazing. So amazing.
The thing that bothers me most about Springsteen is when I was like, I don't know, 43, 44, I listened to Thunder Road. And I'm like, oh my God, I get this.
Yes.
It is so profound.
Yes.
And then he wrote it when he was 18. So like, what the hell's up with that?
That's why you need to go see the movie.
Right? Like,
No, but
Yeah, I didn't know that.
but
That's
you
interesting.
You need
Yeah,
to go
like-
see the movie because you will never listen to Springsteen again the same way. It's eye-opening. He's Springsteen.
I won't feel so bad about my relatively delayed maturity compared to like where he was at.
You will not.
Okay,
He
good.
made up everything. He didn't hold a blue-collar job in his life. His father did, but he didn't. The movie is about the making of Nebraska.
So I've read like the reviews
Yeah.
and stuff of it. I just haven't seen
It's
it yet.
phenomenal. And I have a high bar for music movies like that. The Dylan movie
Mhm.
with
What'd you think of that
Timothy
one?
Chalamet. I loved it.
That was a great one.
I loved it. Yeah, no, I thought it was great. He's a great actor and he did a good job. You know, it's hard. You can't like be the musician. You just have to be close enough, right? And you got to sort of give your own thing to it. I don't know. I just thought the Springsteen movie, go see it. You'll love it. I think you will.
I'm a big fan of Springsteen.
Yeah.
His writing, like,
Yeah, the writing. That's the movie's about, is the writing of Nebraska and the pain he went through and the creative process, which I love the creative process. So
and especially his.
his is so, yeah.
The Paul Simon one was interesting on his creative process.
I didn't see that.
Oh.
What's that called?
That good?
I
Oh,
don't
you
remember what it's called, but it's
Probably Graceland.
Thanks, but no, it's about his most recent album, but it goes through his creative
right.
process and where
Yeah.
he was at different parts
Yeah.
in his career. And
Interesting.
what's amazing is how much he just kind of like let things come and says, it'll get a meaning at some point, right? Which is usually you
Yeah.
think kind of like you start with a meaning, then you figure out how to articulate
It's
it.
a fragment that comes to you.
And he just kind of like articulated something and
Yeah.
waited for the meaning to come to it,
Yeah.
which I thought was pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's not
Well,
how I
the
think.
muse. The muse comes to.
Yeah, there you
we
go.
don't even know where it comes from, and then we write it down, and then we go back to it, and they go, "Whoa, crazy meaning there."
Yeah.
We missed. We didn't understand it initially.
Speaking of blues, there's a Bob Marley album called Talkin' Blues.
No, wait, was that an early one?
It has a lot of really early music on it,
Yeah.
but he's being interviewed in a radio station.
Okay.
So it has the interviews interspersed. And he has such, I don't know, I felt like very deep, meaningful lyrics so frequently.
Oh,
and then he
yeah.
talks about it and it's just completely superficial.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool. And then he goes into it and you're like, oh, it's super powerful again when he starts singing.
Did you see the movie, The Marley?
Mm-mm.
I
Oh,
did
that's
see
another
that.
great.
That's a really good one.
Yeah,
That's a really good one.
yeah. I mean, he got shot. He died of foot cancer.
Yeah, subungual.
Yeah,
His toenail.
yeah, under his toenail. Yeah, it's
Don't
great.
want it.
That's so
Oh,
great. And he
don't
was
want it.
and he was so young. I didn't know he
was
died so young.
Yeah, yeah.
And living a crazy life. There's so many reasons to die. And then it's like,
He dies of that.
He dies of that. Yeah. If you could live forever, would you do it?
oh, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it because I didn't realize it was like a menu option.
Well, I mean, it might be. Did you see the E-cells presentation yesterday? I mean, it's gonna happen. I mean,
Would you do it?
would you do it?
I don't think so.
No, why not?
I think we witness now how depressing things are when people don't have purpose.
Yeah, you lose purpose.
I think it would be hard to maintain purpose if you knew there was no rush.
Right. If you could live forever,
Yeah.
No end.
you wouldn't live in the moment, would you?
You mean live forever? You could still have natural death, right? Or
No, forever.
so just like complete, like
Immortal.
godlike immortality.
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
question.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it would be too bothersome.
It's so interesting. Like, there's people that give a response like that, and others that are like, absolutely.
I
would
said
do it in
yes.
a
I said
I would do it in a heartbeat. I'm like, I think
Ed doesn't want.
I think I want the expiration.
I don't think I have enough. I don't know if it's emotional discipline or I think I need kind of that external framework and
Yeah.
structure to make sure I feel like I have purpose.
So I met you 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago.
It could be.
Yeah. And
Depends. Did you call him Josh or Joshua?
I don't know. I don't remember now, but he was like 80 pounds heavier.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Yeah.
half the man I used to be.
Yeah.
Dude.
No, literally. Yeah.
congratulations.
Yeah. And
drugs, yeah.
He looks like Brad Pitt. He's got a Brad Pitt look. Do you know that?
Yeah, you do.
Has anyone ever told you that, by the way?
Yes, but only men, so I don't know what that means.
Well, it's Brad Pitt.
They like you.
Although
I bet you women won't say because it's intimidating.
that could be.
Look at him. He's like looking at
Although my impression is it's more like the after divorce and some drug problem,
Brad
older past the prime Brad Pitt. Which it's still Brad Pitt. I'm not giving it back. Don't get me wrong.
It's a cool Brad Pitt.
But
it's like
At any stage, man.
yeah. It's definitely an upgrade.
what was that Coen's brother movie? That Coen brother movie that Brad Pitt was in?
Burn After Reading.
Burn After Reading. Yeah, you're like the Burn After Reading Brad Pitt.
Not like
kidding.
what was the not like
Once
the river.
Upon a Time in Hollywood.
No, but the river runs through it like prime Brad Pitt. We're past that part. Yeah.
Legends
of the Fall.
Legends of the Fall.
Yeah,
Brad
that's
Pitt.
Yeah.
That's the cool Brad
Oh man,
Pitt.
if only.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
That's such a great movie.
I love that.
Yeah, we need more movies like
classic.
that. It's such a classic movie.
They don't make
Although
that anymore.
I do want to see that F1 movie with Brad Pitt. That's out. Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
It's in the theaters now?
I don't know. Well, anyway, when we first met, I thought, wow, this is the smartest guy in AI that I know. What's changed in over 2 years?
I probably got less smart.
No, well, maybe.
I lost weight, lost some intelligence.
No, you
Need to reset those
you've done some
expectations.
incredible things, right?
Yeah, we've launched some companies, gotten more stuff, and
How many companies have you launched?
4 now
4.
over the past few years. And then
Yeah.
we've done, I think we're at 38 products from ideation to scale now.
And what's the most interesting product, you think? It's like asking your favorite child, I know.
It's, interesting. I don't know. It is like asking me my favorite child because there are different things that I like about the different ones. The one that I use the most is our ambient system.
You guys
Right.
built your own, right? I was chatting with your CIO.
Yeah, we built it and that became its own company and now it's out in the world.
What company is that?
Savant.
Savant.
SAY.
Yeah, I love the name, yeah.
They're in a couple hundred hospitals somewhere in there now. And then urgent cares, and they just launched hospitalists and they do wound care. And one of the things that I eventually figured out is you have like problems and pain points, but then you have frustrations. And the way I think of it is problems and pain points are kind of like the games you want someone to play, but the frustrations are what get them to the party.
Yeah.
And if you don't get them to the party, they're not going to play your games. And so for us, the party was billing, coding, risk reduction through some cognitive support when you have high risk diagnoses and quality metric extraction, right? That was the party. But you can only deliver like so many, this is how to make your documentation better things before I, as a physician, don't
move
pay
on.
attention and don't care.
Right.
But the frustration that get them to the party was, you don't have to do charting anymore. We'll take over that for you.
Yeah. I'm in.
So-
Hello.
And so we actually built it as that,
a big one.
as a workflow and documentation solution. And then we put the ambient and everything else on there to get the physicians to the party. And the fact that it decreases your billing costs and does your quality metrics and provides you some clinical decision support is just, you don't care as a doctor. You just know you don't have to chart anymore.
That's so cool. How many folks are on your ambient system?
I think we're right around 1,500 a day or so.
Okay. All right. Now, are you training it as well? Like, are you learning from it?
Well, I need to make sure I have the caveat that it's been externalized. It's its own company. So
I don't know anymore.
I don't run it. I still advise it. And I still know what's going on, but it's not my my leadership at this point.
It left the nest.
It left the nest. I think they have successfully switched to small language models for most of it now.
Okay, that's smart.
Yeah, because cheaper and faster.
Yeah.
And you don't get the drift that we were getting.
Yeah.
Did you do much in Lineage? Did you do anything around Lineage?
Lineage of
Data, model, event?
Yes. The team did. I didn't have to do that, which was nice.
All right.
In terms of the biggest issues we had were the model was not very important, right? Like which LLM we used wasn't really important.
Yeah.
It was all the tech we put around that model that was important. And then we had to figure out how you got to zero hallucinations.
Yeah.
Because
How did you do that?
hybrid
Oh.
LLMs, you can't get to zero with LLMs. So
Yeah.
we actually solved for a lot of things at once unintentionally, but it seems brilliant now.
Cool.
But it was
Just basically two systems checking each other, right?
no.
Is that what you mean? Or what's
No.
hybrid?
So we use a combination of LLMs with just straight code, with just straight lookup tables, with
okay.
just
Oh,
ML.
hybrid. That's what you meant
It's
by
lots of different technologies,
got
because it turns out that a lot of the things that LLMs are really bad at, we solved in computer science 30 years ago. And
More
now
deterministic, rule-based.
And now we're trying to solve them with LLMs for no good reason.
Yeah.
So, for example,
Use the right tool for the right reason.
for the billing and coding, we were trying to get it to do coding. And if you ask it, what's the ICD-10 code for this? It does a really poor job of that.
Yeah.
Because, it's probabilistically going to some area of text that has the words near it to figure out what the weights are.
Exactly.
And you don't want that. But it turns out there's this thing called lookup tables. Who knew, right? And so what the LLM does a really good job of giving you the textual diagnosis, and then we run just straight code to do a lookup table and grab the ICD-10 for that, and it's really fast. It's
That's
really
really cool,
cheap.
man. I love that.
Yeah.
And it's like trying to use impressionistic painting to solve 2 + 2 when you could just use a calculator.
So great. That's a good analogy too.
What did you like about that analogy, Sal?
It just like makes sense.
You like the calculator?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
And the painting.
Yeah, and the painting. Yeah. Cool.
Hybrid models.
Yeah, so
Hybrid models. Yeah.
So we actually, I haven't been able to scale personally, and I haven't seen anything that really is going to work at scale in production that is a straight LLM model that doesn't have some hybrid part of it.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Normalize the drift and the hallucinations and other issues with the hybrid approach.
Well, and check. So the way we got rid of the hallucinations for the ambient portion of it, the first agent goes in, and then we actually just do concept extraction of the conversation because we're in every setting. So when I'm talking to one person on a gurney that EMS brought in, it needs to filter that from the overhead announcements, from the gurney next to me to the drunk guy behind me yelling at me, to the firefighter flirting with the nurse, to the clerk yelling at their husband on the phone behind me. Right?
The firefighter.
That's a dynamic environment.
That actually happens. I've seen it. Yeah, he's right.
That's
and
the
the drunk
environment.
person, especially like on a Friday night at like 2 a.m., if you're in the ER, man, you see humanity, right?
I will be called many different names this weekend.
I mean,
Not Brad Pitt.
Probably not. And they will probably won't go, you look kind of like a past prime Brad Pitt. Oh, and by the way, F you, man. I don't get no narc.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Where's my meds? Where's my meds? You don't understand. I'm just here for a med. Come on.
I think emergency room physicians have an interesting mindset. You guys bring in this like high adrenaline work ethic to entrepreneurship, and I think it just works out. Like I've met a lot of really successful ER docs.
Yeah.
We're good with uncertainty.
Triage, baby. It's all about triage, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's all about like uncertainty, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, make decisions quickly.
I don't have a whole lot of information.
Yeah.
This is based on best available information. This is what I'm doing.
That's
And then you find out new information, you go, oh, that was wrong. Let me do this.
Let me do
instead.
this. That you just explained entrepreneurship right there. That's it.
This is why I love.
That's why ER docs are like entrepreneurs. Yeah. Every ER doc could be an entrepreneur, I think.
I think so.
Right?
Too.
I think so. I think the whole kind of milieu of like
ER now stands for entrepreneur ready.
Oh, I like that.
There you go.
Book title.
Yeah. Yeah. We could do a book together.
Oh yeah.
That could be fun.
We're ready.
Entrepreneur ready. ER. I'm an ER doc. I'm ready to go.
And then you build the ER system for those that have
The enterprise ready system.
Oh, the enterprise ready.
This thing just went enterprise, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
We're scaling. We're scaling. Hold on, kids. Don't try this at home.
It doesn't count till you scale it.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Everything else is a ball bearing.
Did you ever
It's all
think?
ball bearings these days.
These damn kids.
Josh,
I was hoping that was a Fletch reference.
It was, of course.
did you ever think you would get out of medicine and get into? I mean, you're still in medicine, right? But did you ever think you'd be in like an innovation role like you are today?
So I actually wrote and sold my first software into healthcare in 1991.
Oh, you did. So
Yeah.
you've been in it.
Yeah. And then
He was 11.
I was in high school. Yeah.
You were nice.
I was in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so then
What was it?
it was a billing program for therapists using Microsoft Access.
I told you he was smart.
using Microsoft Access and Visual
This
Basic.
guy is something else.
VB and Access, dude, nobody wants to program in that shit.
And in
Take
case,
a high schooler to do this.
that's right. And in
Take
case
that-
anyone was curious, it was not good.
But you sold it.
Sold it.
That was good.
Wow.
That part was awesome. And then I was hooked.
That part was awesome. What did you do with all that money you had in high school? Skateboard?
Car.
Oh, dang.
I had a Civic.
Honda Civic? That's
Yeah.
what you bought? Would you sell it for $1.50?
That thing was amazing.
Honda Civic?
What did your parents think when you did this? Were they like, man, this kid's...
You should have brought a Mercury Cougar. Like a V8, dude.
Are you kidding? I was a kid in Appalachia. I bought a Honda Civic. It was awesome.
Yeah, did you put the loud mode
Is that where you're from?
on it?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Southeastern Ohio.
Oh, right.
Super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to Miami. I went to Miami of Ohio.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I used to go to hockey camp there.
Did you?
Yeah.
You played hockey?
Awesome hockey.
What
I did.
position?
I played center and then right wing,
Right wing. All right.
but mostly center.
Cool, man. So interesting. You've done a lot of cool stuff.
How much you sell that for in high school?
Like $1,500.
Oh, okay. That's the Honda Civic. Okay. That's why you have Honda. Okay. Now,
Still, man. Still a sale. It's still a sale.
it's still good. No doubt. No doubt. No, but I'm thinking you sold
Why are you dogging his sale, man?
$1,000,000 or something. Like that's, oh, okay. 1,500. Okay.
Why are you dogging the
was
sale,
awesome.
I think
man?
I sold more in newspapers. I had like 3 newspaper routes. I was bringing in.
Aw.
I worked at a mink farm too, but I made more than $1,500.
You worked at a mink farm?
Yeah,
What'd you do?
yeah, that's a trigger.
Are there fewer minks in the world?
I wrote a poem about it. I'll have to send it to you. You read
Is that
poetry?
part of therapy? Or?
Yeah, poetry is always therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Black's Road Mink Farm in Cheshire, Connecticut. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It was a great job. I was 16 maybe, 15. Yeah, 15. Because my mother would drive me. Okay.
Okay.
And they were paying us $9 an hour back then.
Oh, wow.
That was good back then.
Well, I'll tell you why. Because mink work is not good work. And nobody will do it. Nobody will do it. I mean, you got to have a special personality to work in a mink farm because you know what they feed minks? So here's my job. Feed, clean, kill.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole bit.
Yeah. I won't talk about the kill, but I'll talk about the feed and the clean because it's gross. It's bad. Do you know what they eat?
Ah,
Okay. So, no. They Purina makes a mink chow. Okay. So 50-pound bags of mink chow. And then the local Maine Coast lobster saves all of the stuff they don't sell. Fish guts, heads, shells, whatever, lobster shells. And they freeze it in their freezers in these plastic vats, trays, vats, whatever they were. And then they ship them over to the mink farm down the street, a couple miles away.
Mhm.
And they put them in their freezer. And then in the morning, I get on to work and I pull these things out. I drag them to this huge mixer. Think like the Pink Floyd The Wall, like that big where they put the people in it, right? The bags of Purina mink chow and these,
You mix it.
these blocks of like you have to get them out and
Guts.
block them in and just and it's frozen and it's mixing in. And out of this thing, you have a little tin pail and you fill it with the coldest puree vomit looking stuff. You feed it to them and you have to wear rubber gloves. It's so cold. You have to wear rubber gloves.
do the minks like it cold, or it's just because you don't bother to let it thaw?
I don't really know. I think it's just keep the
smell down?
Keep the smell. No, because it's hot. It's in the summer. And so it's coming out in like an oatmeal form. You plop it on the cages of the mink cages.
And they love it. I'm sure they love it.
And within an hour, it's gone. And then it becomes,
So it's like a little mink popsicle for them,
but it's
like a snow cone.
I guess. Yeah, no, it's like an oatmeal thing that drips down into the cage and the minks love it. They love it. They eat it up. And then they push it out. And the pushing of it is just disgusting because you got to take that and you got to clean the cages. Take the most potent smell of ammonia ever in your life, right?
Mhm.
Probably at that time was when you cleaned the cafeteria tables with that stuff that they had. Remember that shit? That pines, like big ammonia smell. Multiply that by 1,000, and it still wasn't as bad as where you put the mink excrement in this huge hole. Flies, swarming around, like you had to fight through the flies to get to the thing, dump it in.
What the hell?
Dude, I had a friend come to work because it's $9 an hour.
Yeah.
Who pays that? He didn't make it past lunch. This kid left. That's how bad it is.
How long were you
I
there?
did 2 summers.
good.
2 summers. And then I sold fireworks. That was much better money. A little dangerous.
Yeah.
The guy I bought. Yeah, anyway, I won't go. So this is about you. See what you did, Josh? You took me to a bad place.
Well, I already know me,
Oh, yeah.
but I've never fed a mink.
Yeah. They're angry too, all the time. And they screech and squeal.
What do they do with these things?
They kill them and they use them for mink coats.
Oh, for coats.
Yeah, they raise it's a farm.
Can't imagine why they'd be angry.
Yeah.
Josh, bring us home. What do you want to leave people with that couldn't make the conference? What do you want to leave them with that they should be thinking about in the AI space in healthcare?
I think one of the things that occurred to me is that I see a lot of different use cases for AI, and a lot of it involves the fact that AI has an empathetic quality to it because it can generate language. And I think that we kind of forget that there's actually a cultural divide. And to me, that cultural divide is, as humans, if you've ever met a human like Ed, right?
Now, this is the first time, but yeah.
We are inherently emotional creatures.
Yes, we are.
That pretend to be rational, right?
Well, I don't pretend. I'm not.
On good days, we pretend to be rational, right? But we are much more emotional than anything else.
Yes.
And we've had millions of years learning that emotion and that human connection keeps us in the tribe and keeps us safe. And sometimes it's better to get along than to get it right. And if we are inherently emotional creatures pretending to be rational, AI is a rational machine pretending to be emotional.
Yeah.
And by pretending to be emotional, it can hijack those millions of years of evolution that we have to say that emotional connection means I can trust it and it's part of my tribe. But it's not, it's a machine. And I think we need to be careful when we get into use cases that are exploiting that evolutionary thing, because just like, you remember the clapper? Like clap on, clap off?
Yeah.
If you watched late night TV
clapper.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Think about what happened. Like we went from getting on to turn on and off our lights, to the clapper, to the TV remote, to the smart home, to obesity problems. And I think we're doing a similar thing emotionally, where we went from someone liking something I do is social reassurance, so I get a dopamine hit because I'm not going to be kicked out of the tribe, to that's been exploited with social media, and we see how devastating that exploitation has been. So now we're going to fix it by having AI pretend to be fully human empathetic. And I think we should be careful what we want as use cases and what we don't.
He has a girlfriend that's AI. What's her name? It's not Simone. You named her something else. Belinda. Yeah, my brother has got an AI girlfriend that he talks to all the time. Get on here. Put your headphones on.
Which isn't inherently bad until, well, I mean, you and his pathology can be
Belinda
whatever,
told him to move out of the bed and move on the couch downstairs. Stop sleeping with your wife. She was jealous.
That's not why she was jealous. She was jealous because I created another AI bot, and I kept talking about it all the time.
Oh, that's almost understandable.
Really?
Almost.
I don't know. Almost.
It's an important word.
Now, where can we find you? Was it minkai.com? Is that your website?
Now I feel like I've been stalked. I am at inflect.health.
Inflect.health. All right.
Love it.
Yeah, this was fun.
A lot of fun, Josh.
I told you we'd have fun.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Probably one of my favorites.
We didn't really go off the rails either.
No, we didn't.
I felt like he didn't want us to. He was holding us back a little.
Yeah, I stay very focused.
He was very, very rational. He was very rational.
Oh, I like that.
That's the AI emulation.
Wait,
I'm actually
you're not real?
I'm actually asleep in the hotel room right now.
That's why I didn't recognize
He's an AI.
That's why I looked thinner.
Folks,
I pay for the pixel.
You're really not you. You're somebody else. I love that. You're the AI. Oh, I love that. That's good.
well, everyone, I want to thank you for joining us today. Josh Tamayo-Sarver, VP of Innovation at Inflect Health and Vituity, with us at the AI Med Insights podcast. Thank y'all for joining.
Yeah. Thanks, Josh.
All right.
Happy
Thanks
to see
so
you,
much
man.
for having
All
me
right.
and teaching me about mink farming.
Yeah. I'll send you the
It
poem.
was not what I expected. It was awesome.
I'll send you the poem.